All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Welcome to this 26th edition of the Futures Now podcast. We are usually going to Lloyd to start, but I'm about to try something that's going to change the salad game all the way up with some barbecue sauce on the lettuce, Chad. We're gonna try
Nobody
something
cares
different, man.
about your salad game.
Yo, this gonna change the salad game, dog. They can be like, you can put
That's
barbecue
fine.
sauce
No,
in this bitch?
nobody cares about your salad game.
I'm gonna try a little
If
dollar.
anybody gonna tune
Just a
into
little
this
dollar.
damn podcast, it's gonna be about Back to the Future, cards, or
Well,
sports itself. Not about goddamn salad.
if I don't hate this idea, it could actually make changes.
Yeah, for you, not anybody else, because don't nobody else care.
Oh my gosh, this is actually pretty good. It's about to put barbecue sauce on the salad now. Not all white, but but not bad. It still got a little bit that's a it's a sweet and spicy version. So yeah, man. Not bad. Not worse. That's a little spicy. But on the real, we're back in the loin, Chad. We're now at 26. We're catching up to my age, Chad. We're catching up. So we are now still in our what if phase of Back to the Future. And you sent me questions for the last one. And it made me think, did Lorraine, if George, if Biff changed just a little bit, like if he wasn't as much of as an a-hole as he is to Lorraine, do you think she would love him?
No,
At least a little bit. Hmm. Not even a little bit?
no. That'd be like asking me, um, if TNA wrestling was just a little bit better, would I like it?
Yeah, that's wild. Damn, we didn't even get 5 minutes of show. You already got a 2 shot in.
Or if Nikki Bella was just a little bit better as a wrestler, would I like her?
They waste no time. Well, it's improving. You ain't seen nothing about Charlotte Flair. It's called Sea Biscuits, so I guess it's not the
It's
right
coming.
direction.
It might be coming.
Yeah. Honestly, I think she would like that nigga because it seemed like she liked that attention that he did. But he's doing it. But he's doing a lot of weird stuff, especially when she was picking up that dress and he flipped up her dress for a few seconds. I guess if he was a little bit less, what
Nah, you don't
what's the word I'm
understand.
thinking of?
When when her dad hit um when her dad hit George with the car, it's like the shit. I I can't I can't think of the name.
Well, he's about to get hit by the car because he was peeping.
Yeah, but she don't know he was. He just know that he got hit by the car. It was the It was the Florence Nightingale effect. She she was taking care of him because he was hurt. She was like a nurse to him. It's how nurses fall in love with their patients, type shit.
I heard that before. So that's what it's called. I heard of the name. I didn't know
Yeah,
what it was.
Florence Nightingale effect is when nurses fall in love with their patients.
Makes sense. I heard that name, but I never knew what
That's
it
why
meant.
that's why Lorraine felt that way about Marty because he hit Marty instead of hitting George
Yeah.
because Marty pushed George
And
out.
mm, we never really learned the origin story, but now we learned the origin story of how they actually met, and it was actually in a pity way, if you kind of think about it, for George. Because, got hit by a car by her pops, and then she taking care
I
of it, and that's how
if
it's
I mean
over.
if he wasn't sleeping, I mean, and her pops didn't hit him with the car, then obviously they would have never met, or they wouldn't have never met that way.
Yeah, that's definitely true. They could have met. They probably would have never interacted because they was in the same school and all, but never. He always got nerves when you try to talk to her. So, mm.
Yeah,
So it's actually a good thing that Marty got in the way and changed the course of his parents' meetup because it gave George the confidence to stand at the Biff. And I found it funny how the way he convinced him to stand up and ask Lorena to use Batman. I think he used Batman to get him out of his scaredness.
yeah.
So if you don't ask Lorraine out, the world will end or something like that. Like, bro, what the heck?
Nah, he
That's
brought the
funny.
damn Martian in and used that suit that they used to put the plutonium in the DeLorean in 1985 the first time. They thought it was some kind of space suit and it wasn't. It was just a like a hazmat type suit to protect themselves from the plutonium.
Oh yeah, when he crashed to the barn, and then people was like,
I mean,
"Alien! It's an
because he had
alien!"
it on because he was they was putting the plutonium in when when them dudes found them.
Yeah, yeah, they made it seem like he was coming out the spaceship. It was a good thing. They wouldn't
Yeah.
go back to get that barrel for his ass. Like,
I don't know how them dumbass hicks found out or figured that that it was a spaceship because it was just a damn car.
nah, them hicks
And
of
then
the.
you got that dumbass kid talking about it mutated itself into human form. Shoot it.
I was like, bro. What? They look like they was in the setting of Courage the Cowardly Dog with how they was in the middle of nowhere with barely any grass. There was
Yeah.
barely any grass in that field, and they're
And
how
of course, he had to run over the only tree that was part of the Twin Pines Mall to make it called the Lone Pine Mall when he goes back to 1985.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, he
You know,
made that.
I'm
He
gonna have
made
to
that.
watch them movies again just because we be talking about them so much every week. Just as a refresher, I'm gonna have to watch them again because we be talking about different stuff every week.
Yeah, but it's weird how it's weird how one type of change can lead to a chain reaction. And if Marty if, I guess if Marty ain't never warned who's it, warned Doc about the Libyans, he'd have got shot down, Pum style. It'd be dead. But he had the vest. I don't know how you know about he was about to
He
get
would
shot, but
he would have never had the damn vest on if Marty hadn't wrote him that note. But I still say to this day, how the hell he gonna rip up, or how the hell he gonna know out of all them little ass pieces of paper, how he gonna know what piece of paper to go where? It's gonna take him years and years and years to tape back
yes,
all of them pieces of paper to and to make sure that they all in the right spot. Cause he ripped that thing up lovely. It wasn't just one rip down the middle and one rip on the side or nothing. He ripped that thing up multiple times on both sides.
yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I don't know how he probably found a lot of tape to tape it all back together. So,
I'm
that's
saying
just
a lot
wild.
of tape is fine, but you got to sit there with his little magnifying glass in 1955 and figure out which piece go where. I mean, he did have 30 years
Yeah,
to do, but still,
I think 30 years could be enough to put a piece of paper back together.
yeah,
I think that could work.
probably.
Yeah, you just need a lot of tape. So that's the only thing I'm asking. How the heck you get all that tape to get it back together? It's a lot of money.
Maybe there was CVS near his house. Who knows?
God. They had
Or
write-ins back
there
then.
was,
So, yeah.
there was that damn I forgot the name of it.
I don't know
Uh,
if Walgreens back then. I don't think
nah,
Walgreens came up
don't
after that.
want to. There was that uh I forget the name of it. It was in the video game in PS4. It was a gas station and a convenience store and a jail where somebody was and the speakeasy.
Wait, a gas station slash eat spot slash jail? Sounds like a
Yeah,
weird.
because Martin in the game, Martin used to have to go talk to Doc or yeah, I believe it was Doc. My PlayStation 4 ain't hooked up, or I would put in the game and look.
Yeah, I try to look for that Back to the Future game. I ain't not see it.
The
I ain't
PS
not connect.
PS4.
Yeah, the PS4 game. I couldn't see it. They
It was
they
it
had
was
all the
the 30th anniversary game or some shit. I have it right here. I have to look for it, but it's here.
all they had was a bunch of power ups or add ons. Some of the mod team and 2K and Madden and stuff.
Look look in the PlayStation store. It might be in there too.
Oh, I'm on PS5, so I look on this store. Buy
I know you
SpongeBob.
PS5, but they be having PS4 games in there. At least on mine.
Yeah, they do. They do have PlayStation 4 games. I haven't seen it, but when I looked up Back to the Future, all they had was
Like the
the add
add-on.
on. Yeah, the add on you can add on and Back to the Future.
I mean, if they got Game Stops and whatnot in your area, they might have them there. I can't believe it. I went to the GameStop up at the Mall of America, and they and I had a gift certificate, like a game card with like 50 or $60 on it, and they didn't have no game other games.
Okay. Okay, so for Back to the Future, that video kid that's kind of like a Roblox version of the
If I
game.
could, I would look on the PlayStation Store on my phone, but that would kick me out the out of this.
Wow, that's really wow. That is basically like a Lego Roblox version of of the game. That's wicked, and it's $1.99.
They got a Roblox
Oh,
version of Back to the Future.
yeah, it actually does look like a robot. It's called the Video Kid, and because now it's on a sale now. It's 60% off. It's usually $5, but now it's $2 or $1.99.
And I'm gonna have to look because the Back to the Future game be weird because they be having versions or they be having things in that game that they don't be having in the movies.
What they got? Oh, what they got different tasks you gotta do to
Yep.
take down the evildoers?
Yep.
I am future. Yes, all right.
I mean, I could go turn on the PS4, but that's all the way over there.
Oh, come on. Beep. You don't got your controller nearby or the controller on top of the PS4?
I can't even see the damn controller.
Damn,
Hold on. Oh shit.
You got
Hold on.
Damn, they ride your controller too.
I don't even know what
right
it is.
here. Back in the 90s. Oh, this is
There's the remote for the TV.
This is nothing more than a girl's somebody like this one. You mind if I wash my hands before I get started? Oh, no problem. I do anything for a gorgeous woman like you. Wait, what? What? What is this game? What is he? What? Candy Crush G.
Nope. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Come on. I'll look for the next podcast.
Get that rolled up and all that stuff. It's a puzzle. No, I'm reading one game.
I'll look on the PlayStation Store, PS4. I'll look for the game on my PlayStation 4 to see if I have it, and then I'll look on the PlayStation Store for my PS5. And if I have it, then I'll put it on because my I'll be alone next Thursday because she got to work. So if we do the podcast next Thursday, then I could show the game during the podcast. Not that we ever get any views.
They may check it out down the line. What's that? A PS5. Yeah, they got some interesting games there. This one game, I don't know. It look like some things.
Now the question is, should I go to Summerfest or should I go to a Yankee game?
Well, they come to Milwaukee or they come to
no, they going to Chicago to play the Cubs.
Sounds good. Well, they on the same weekend?
Yep.
Which is closer, Chicago or Minneapolis?
Chicago.
I know.
Chicago be a lot closer.
Hmm. Well, do you
I
want to
gotta
see
check
Roman
out the
Reigns?
prices. I gotta see how much the tickets are for the Yankee game first.
I'm about to say
I
they
ain't even
probably
see.
they make the same price. You don't go for one game. You don't go for the entire weekend to see the whole
Nah,
series.
I'm probably only going for one game.
All right,
And then
yeah, I was
next
about to
month
say
or in
check it.
September they got Raw coming. I very rarely go to Raw
Mm-hmm.
because it don't come here very often. Same with Dynamite. It's
Or
usually Collision or Rampage that come here.
they don't even do Rampage no more.
No, I
Damn, they
mean,
don't even do that anymore.
when they had Rampage, it was Rampage, and then it was Collision because they don't be having a big enough stadium to put Dynamite in. They got Fiserv where Raw's gonna be, but that's too big for Dynamite. They'll be drawing that many people. But I think it's just as big as the Allstate Arena or not the Now Arena where they be having AEW pay per views and whatnot.
I don't know. I was saying the Bradley Center for some reason, or
The Bradley
what they
Center,
call it now.
the Bradley Center is gone. That's why I
Yeah,
said the Fiserv Forum.
that's what I was saying. I was thinking. I was thinking of the name. I was thinking of the. I couldn't think of the other name of it.
Yeah, it's
That's why I
Fiserv.
said the Bradley Center because I knew it ain't the Bradley Center
Fucking
anymore.
play.
But I always remember the Bradley Center. I always
And not
remember
like
that because they used to say that all the time. Welcome to the Bradley Center in Milwaukee.
and then they said a few weeks ago that they
Yeah.
was talking about having the old Miller Park as a place for a pay per view. It damn sure won't be for a
Right.
for a WrestleMania because it's too damn small.
Man, sure, probably not be. It won't be a Summerfest. Say that.
It won't be a Summerfest. It won't be
Maybe a
one of the
Summerfest.
top four. It'll be like a lame ass backlash or some shit.
Yeah, I can see it be like a stomping grounds.
Yeah,
Call it a freaking Great Ballpark of Fire or something.
yeah.
Make it
Have
clap.
them bring back
And
the Great
then,
American Bash or some shit.
hey, man. Man, bring
Milwaukee.
back the Bash of Baldwin, man. Bring that to Canada. Come on, we gotta bring the Bash back, man. Bring the Bash, man. Take that out of NXT. Bring the Bash. Come on.
Nah, WWE
All right.
be screwing up WCW pay per views and ECWs for that matter. All right, let's get Back to the
Oh yeah.
Future.
WrestlePalooza. Box to the beat.
WrestlePalooza,
Yeah, that,
Halloween Havoc.
that's a good thing they can't use barely legal. Because they'll be like, whoa, what you mean by barely legal?
They can use whatever they want. They own
What
it.
you mean by
They
Nah,
own the
people
name.
when
They
they
can
heard
use
when they
whatever they
hear the
want,
word
dude.
whenever they hear the name barely legal, they be looking like, what you mean by that? Barely legal? Barely legal what? Like this violence is gonna be
They
barely
wanted
legal.
to use
God.
Mass Transit.
Oh boy. Oh
They own
boy.
the
They try to call him out. Backrooms. Hmm. All right, the GTA 5 version about to download. Good.
for what?
No, yeah, it showed. I was in the search and I looked more, and GTA 5 was in the search. I was like,
For what?
what the heck is that? I don't know. It's a PS5 version of GTA 5.
I thought you already had it.
I do, but I had the PS4 version. But apparently, there's two
Oh,
different
that's what.
versions.
Yeah, but see, you have to pay more money. I had to pay $10 to download the GTA 5 version.
Oh, it just said download, not download it. Because I was like, screw it. It says download, so I'll download. But I have it already saved up.
I don't have online. I'd play. I'd get on and play the game with you. But I don't got PlayStation Plus. I'm broke, dick.
Oh, okay. There is okay. Okay, good. There's two versions. Okay. So the
Two
second one,
versions.
the version. So I do got the PS4 version, but download the PS5 version. It just said download. Now,
Well, yeah,
don't
there's
mind if
two
I
versions.
do.
I know there's two versions. I had to pay $10 to download the 5 version.
I ain't had to pay. They just said download. I was like, cool, I'll download. I'll download. Let's go. About to
This
place.
was a long ass time ago too. So maybe it's just free
But you
now.
know
But
what I hate
back,
about games? I hate that it takes long as hell to download. It says
yeah.
6 hours. So at freaking one
Let's
in the
get back
morning, this will be
to
ready.
the podcast. Stop trying to play PlayStation.
No, it's just something that was in the search. I don't know why it's related to it was in the Back to the Future search. That's some
Yeah, that don't
backwards
make no
behind
sense.
it. But I guess high octane action and movie quotes is probably why they are in the related searches. So wait, are they talking about Jake Paul winning the fight? Devin Haney? I hope I hope that's not the case. 'Cause he will get fried. He will get fried. Anyway, back to the freaking DeLorean. I'd rob Doc ass for that DeLorean. I'm not gonna hold you. I'd rob his ass. Break yourself, fool. Give me that DeLorean. Like, son, if you don't do it, if you take that DeLorean and try to ride off 88 miles per hour, you're gonna go right into the future or the past, where you want to go. He said, man, ain't gonna worry about that. Where the keys? And then they drive off and they disappear. That'd be kind of a wacky way to start out a Back to the Future 5, you know. Somebody robs Doc.
Got to get 4 first.
Well, the 4 is the one where they what's Hooters? Where the kid with the kids, with Doc's kids, they take the lawn and go to the future, and they had to find a way to get back to the past. And then they get back to the past. They're like, snaps! I got the whole bay hot sauce. So in this one, they gotta go back, and then in the movie, to segue, when they go back to Baltimore, they get the DeLorean stolen, and that's how it starts to the 5th one. And they gotta find how they can get the DeLorean back. You feel me? Yeah. You gotta leave the door open just a crack for the new version. And that's the way you crack it open. The kids get robbed at the end of 4, and they had to find the DeLorean in the 5th one. Boom. That's gave him a concept idea. That's fancy book. But nah, on the real. If George and Lorraine they never met, would Calvin Klein ever exist?
No.
Mr. Klein would be a.
They never.
Yeah, George, he wanted to freaking. He ain't know how one way to stand up for himself until the Klein helped him climb over his demons.
and stop being a chick and shit. Because he
Yeah,
legit scared of Biff because Biff was the asshole.
he was scared out of his mind for it, man, because he kept thinking he would get beat up. He got all the negatives, but then once he stood up to Biff, that changed everything in his life, and he got him his Lorraine.
Question: When they when um when Marty gets back from 1885 and he says, um, I think it's back when he gets back from 1885. He says, "Thank God you guys are okay." And then Marty and or then George and Lorraine say, "Yeah, if it wasn't for Biff, that's not true. If it wasn't for Calvin Klein, then they wouldn't have never met. Not if it wasn't for Biff, but if it wasn't for Calvin Klein, because Calvin Klein is the one, or Marty was the one that got them to meet. It wasn't Biff. Biff is the or George is the one that knocked out Biff, and and Calvin Klein was the one in the car with his mama. So how's it Biff? How is it Biff? How does Biff get the credit for that meeting and not Calvin Klein?
I guess he was the
See what I'm saying?
the yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I guess he'll say he was the sandwich to them being together, or the I'm trying to think the example, the
No.
conjoining of the or whatever. I couldn't think of the word. So and they're like
I
Calvin.
be asking people that shit all the time to be watching the movie. How the hell how did Biff get the credit when Biff didn't do nothing? George is the one that knocked Biff out. Yeah, but Calvin is the one that that got George's confidence up to beat the shit out of Biff or to punch him out.
I think they yeah. I think they said so they can
Except to get
you know
knocked
make
out.
that'd be kind of odd for your your future son to say, "Hey, I set you guys up."
No, I mean, they wouldn't know that that was his future son because it's a different name. They wouldn't be saying Marty; they'd be saying Calvin Klein, or she would be saying Calvin Klein anyway.
Nah, she would say, "Hey, you look familiar." I think she said that the first time. It was like, "You look familiar." I was like, "What the heck?" Or maybe tripping, but if she did say that, that's crazy. You
Yeah,
look
I'm not. I would
familiar.
have to watch the movie and see where do you think she said that at?
Probably, I was thinking in the school or when he woke up. I was thinking one of those two parts. And probably
When
was it probably
when he woke up in her
or
bed?
yeah, I was thinking he either woke up in the bed or when they saw him at school. I was thinking it might be the last
Maybe I'd
second
have
one.
I'd have to look.
I'd have to look too. Like Haley, they really thought his name was Calvin Klein because he had it on his drawers. That's how they remembered their names back in the day. They had no type of identification. They say, "Hey,
No, she
you don't
just
got
thought that that was
ID."
his name because that was the name on his drawers.
That's
That's
crazy how
what
they
she did.
state that
That's
like
what
that.
she assumed.
Assumption is kind of weird. That's kind of an odd assumption. A little bit odd. But that was the rules of having to ID somebody. Look at their drawers. The game be a
I
lot
don't know.
different.
I mean, I never heard of that. I mean, maybe they just made that up for the movie.
Oh yeah, it was definitely that. Pre-order GTA 6. um, Time travel ends. So when Doc got shot, if he got shot, does time travel continue? You think it will continue at all? You think Marty would try to
Wait, when did?
pick up the
Wait,
slack
it depends on when. When did he get shot? You said if
at
he
the end of
got
the
shot.
first? Let's say he got shot by the Libyans and he ain't make it. Do you think Marty will try to continue his quest of time travel,
Oh,
or
you
he'll
mean when he got
say,
shot? When he showed that he had the vest on?
plutonium, whatever? Yeah, if he ain't read that letter and he threw it away, he's like, screw it, I ain't gonna get shot. And he doesn't have the vest and he gets shot and does not make it.
Yeah, Mario
You think
would try. He would try and go back and get Doc to read that letter, or he would try and save Doc somehow.
he'll go a few minutes in the past and say, Doc?
No, he'd have to go all the way back to 55 and make Doc write the letter somehow.
Like, you gotta read this letter, man. It's gonna affect your future. Oh,
Yeah,
Marty,
but Doc
no, I'm
wouldn't
not gonna
even
read
care.
that. You can't tell me the future. He'd be panicking like a mug. Be like, you can't tell me about what happens in the future, Dar. Marty, you can't. The fate of the universe lands on it. Something like that. Yeah. And you think Hill Valley. That probably leaves a little over for Beth to try to take over more. He needs Auburn for that. And the Tron travel ended there. But what does that say about everybody else's future? Do they all fade away and classify themselves as obsolete? Or they
Wait, say it
just
again. What about their future?
do they just all what happened to everybody else's future? They all just disappear or they become a
No,
ghetto like they show in the movie? No.
nothing happens.
No
Nothing
ghetto.
can happen if Marty goes back and gets Doc to read the letter. Nothing happens to them because right then and there, all they're concentrating on is is um all they concentrating on is Marty and Doc. The biggest concentration would be Marty getting Doc somehow to read that damn letter. So you got to get Doc to read the letter so he doesn't get shot in the future. Or
Yeah.
you or you got to go to the spot where he gets shot, and you got to go there a few minutes early. You got to move him so he don't get shot. Make sure he's not in the spot in front of, or on the side of the truck so he don't get shot.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, he needs. Yeah, he got shot. Boom.
Yeah, we know
Marty
he
like,
got shot.
Doc,
I'm
just
saying
read the.
all you got to do is either go back and make him read the letter, or just go back a few minutes and move him from the side of the truck, so so he's not where so he's not in the same spot where they shoot him, so they miss.
It's a good thing the Libyans were not deadly accurate with headshots for Dot's sake. Because if they was more precision, woo,
Oh yeah.
man.
I mean, shit. There's at least 10, 15 shots that hit the damn truck before they hit Doc in the chest.
Yeah, so saying,
He
yeah,
battered it.
they was in that proficient. It's a good thing they weren't super proficient. Because that would have been mincemeat.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that on that space. I bump. All right. All right. The final countdown. The punch heard around the world. Did the punch by George McFly save the entire timeline? When he punched Biff in the face, did that change? That change the entire course of history for the Marty family? Do you agree with that statement, or do
No.
you think it was a different moment?
No. Because if Marty didn't
What
fuck
was
up
the
the whole
change?
thing in the first place, he wouldn't have had to save nothing.
That's true. He did. He did change a lot with
I mean, look
not
at it.
giving letting.
If Marty didn't push his pops out the way of the car, then he wouldn't have to change everything back. He don't want to have to hustle and change everything back the way it was before his family fade away to obsolete. If he didn't fuck everything up, then he wouldn't have to do nothing to change it.
Yeah, he really. He had to scramble all around this city just to get them together. All you had to do was let it happen.
Let it
All you had
happen.
to do
Just let it
let
fly.
nature.
Let let pops peep. Let him get hit by the car. You know, da 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 da. Let George go in the crib and let it go the
Yeah,
way it's supposed to be.
yeah, let it
But
go
all
down
he had to push
because
his pop out the way and get hit, and then he the one that screwed everything up. So if he didn't screw it all up, then none of that would have happened.
yeah, man, he want to be nosy and stuff. He
But
want to
then
think he was a good guy.
and then had to change the whole movie, and the whole premise of the first movie would have had to been rewritten and everything else.
Yeah, he fulfilled one dream, and at the same time, he at least, well, I will say for Marty at least, the range made a benefit because when he got to back to 1985 in the futures, he had nice things, and his dad was working for Biff. It was the opposite. So
Yep,
I guess
they had a nice house.
kind of what.
Biff was a damn mechanic, so it's like Biff had a shit job, and Daddy McFly was more successful and had his own book,
Oh,
and he didn't have a crappy job like he did before Marty went back to 1955. So there are a lot of things that changed. So instead of Biff being being Mr. Man, and George and Lorraine living the crap life, it was the other way around.
Yeah, Biff had no hoes. Even no, it's crazy. Biff had no hoes before or after. Before the change, he had no hoes. He was just bullying a George. And after the fact, he had no hoes. He didn't want no other else than Lorraine. Hmm. What a love struck puppy. Damn. Yeah, so that nigga George, well, Biff, he had no motion. He's one that Lorraine motion. Damn. But Biff, at least he had him and his poop and his convertible. He had a nice time with that. All right.
3 times.
Yeah. If only we could have got a grand slam of that. I guess the fourth one would be the one where his kid gets arrested, I guess. In 2015, the kid, yeah.
Yep.
That'd be the equivalent of that. That'd be the future equivalent of that because he did go to jail,
He went to jail.
and
Well,
then great,
he went to
great.
jail, and he said he got set up. Or he said he got framed. How did dude get framed when he went to go swing the bat, and Marty just ducked and he missed? How was that Griff being framed? He framed himself.
Yeah, he's going some violence. I never understood that. I never understood that part. He was trying to assault the man, and he tried to claim victim. You can't claim victim when you try to put the assault
Nope.
first.
Nope. Can't do
Well,
it.
it's a good thing Marty was white. He could stand up and counter against that crap. Because they would try to do that shit. But
Oh, here we go with the racism crap.
no, I'm joking. But Marty did meet that the mayor feature that was working at the nine in the past. He said you gonna be mayor someday, and he did give him the motivation to say, you know what, I will be
I
mayor.
know.
He's like, nah,
You said imagine
get the
that a black
goddamn.
mayor. He said imagine that a colored mayor.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, that's wicked. So Marty was ahead of the curve on that. I'll give him that. He's like, he's like, a black man, a color man? Yeah, right. I was like, don't, don't hash your chickens for a reason, my guy. So, yeah. All right, so, yeah.
Hi, Kitty Cat. Hi, Cosmo.
Now, 1885. Listen up. If he dead on Claire Clayton, I wanted to retire. He saw Claire. I said, I'm gonna retire with that.
And you should have let that bitch die.
Nah, man. He saw some of
That
the
ravine was
peril. His
supposed to be named
instincts took over.
Clayton Ravine. Should have let that bitch go. Just let it fly. He just ruined. He
Yeah,
just ruined. He just ruined history, and he did exactly what the hell he told Marty not to do.
yeah. Fair.
He
But
told he
I
told
guess he
Marty
was looking out for
told Marty
each other.
in 2 movies what he did in number 3.
I would say, well, they named it Clint Eastwood. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean they didn't
I
name
mean,
the They named the train track Clint Eastwood. They didn't name the ravine Clayton Ravine. They named it Clay. It was named.
That's
I don't know if the ravine was supposed to be the same thing as the train where the train track is, but but Doc did exactly what the fuck he told Marty not to do in the first and second movie.
oh
He
yeah,
said
definitely.
he said you can't do this or it's going to change the space time continuum.
Hmm. So okay. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So I looked it up on ChatGPT. It says what's called Eastwood Ravine. Okay. All right. So it originally was
It
called the
was,
Shonash Ravine.
yeah, they said it was Show Nash Ravine,
Yeah.
and
That's
then it was changed to after Clara fell in that motherfucker. She was supposed to be a teacher, and or she was a teacher, and then it was supposed to be Clayton Ravine, and then Doc changed it, or Doc saved her, so that when Marty went back to the future, the 100 years, it was named Eastwood Ravine, or it was named Clint Eastwood or whatever.
yeah, Eastwood Ravine.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna ask this. We coming to yeah. Well, Doc, you saved her teaching career, and
You saved a lot,
you
Doc,
knew he
but you
would find
also
some.
did, but you also screwed up because you did some stuff you told Marty not to do. And again, I'm trying to figure out how you got the train to work as a time machine when you said all the parts were not going to be available in 1955.
Hmm. Guess. Hmm. Me thinks he went a bit. Hmm. Me thinks he found a city or found another area that could help him out with stuff, some secret stuff.
He was still in the same year, dude. He couldn't go to another place, like another year or whatever, because Marty had the time machine, and then it got destroyed.
How did he get them kids? How did he get them kids? You know he was doing something. He had to.
Well,
He
of
had to
course he
be in
was,
this to start. Yeah, he had
but
to get some
but
years in.
well,
Cause them
of
kids.
course he was, of course he did, but they're not gonna tell you all that. And then when they do, if and when they do four, because they, even though they said, even though Zemix and the other dude Gale said that it was definitely not going to be number four. I keep hearing rumblings about it. I heard rumblings about it a month or two ago. I keep hearing people talking about it. They got to come up and say, well, um,
This
they
ain't
they
happening.
they got to say something about Doc and the kids and Marty. And Marty's only going to make a cameo appearance like what's his nuts did in Top Gun Maverick because of his throat cancer or whatever the hell he had. Because dude can't talk.
And the whole premise, it'll kind of be around the kids, cause the kids,
Well, yeah, it's
it'll
going to
have
be
to be
about
about the
Doc
kids.
and it's going to be about. That's why they did number three about Doc because the first two was about Marty. So they figured number three should be centered around Doc. So number four is going to be centered around Doc's kids and Doc. And Doc looks like crap.
And then but so the fourth had to be about the kids and how they find the time machine, like how to pass on all this stuff, and then they
But
go on
all I
adventure
know is
with
that
the time machine.
if Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale do decide to make a number four, even though they said that that's not gonna happen, it's not even in the works. I keep hearing rumblings about it. They said that it's gonna be about Doc's kids, and Marty's gonna make a cameo appearance because
That
there's
be the only
parts
way they.
that that
Yeah, it had to
um
be something like.
that is gonna be um Doc's kids are gonna be like, how does this um train work, and how do you get it to go in the past or the future if you know if the real time machine was destroyed, and this was created in the year that we were born. And then they end up fiddle fucking with it, and then somehow they're gonna end up going back to the year they were born, or they're gonna end up going further than 2015 or something, and they're gonna have to figure out how to get back to the year their pops is at, like you said, and then
Mhm.
that's gonna bring on number five with them.
when they get robbed. I'm getting
Somebody
robbed.
steals the time machine and goes back,
Getting
goes
robbed.
to a different year, and then the movie ends and it cuts out, and then the kids is like, "Holy shit, we got to get it back before Pops finds out." Da 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 da.
Mhm. Yep.
And then somebody else
That's
comes
gonna
in,
kill
like
us.
say you know what I'm saying, say something like Marty's kids come in, because Marty had a kid, and Marty had a son and a daughter in there in the second one. So say Marty's kids come in and help Doc's kids get the train back, or Doc teaches all four of them how to build another time machine, a DeLorean, and they find a way to track the train, and they go back and they go back in the DeLorean number two and find the train and bring the train and the DeLorean back and destroy them all. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass now.
Yeah. Either way, them kids gonna get they will get their butts whooped for taking that DeLorean
Yep.
inappropriately and dealt with
If
professionally.
they parents find out they stole that DeLorean, or if their parents find out that somebody else took that DeLorean, like Biff took it in Back to the Future 2 and gave it to himself, and then he killed himself because he's seen his
Mm.
he's seen his he's seen himself back in 1955. It's a wrap.
Bruh, the whole world would just explode.
I
Spontaneous
didn't explode.
combust everywhere.
It didn't explode when Biff saw himself and gave himself the book.
All he had to do is keep the book on himself. But no,
Yep.
he's like, throw it away. He could have stuck it in his moon shoes.
No, Doc is the one that put the book down on that barrel when old Grandpa was listening. That's Doc's fault. It's not
Yeah, he
Biff.
could
I
have.
mean,
Hey,
he
that's what I'm
said,
saying. He could have put it in the hyperdunks. It was big enough. You could have
yeah,
folded that down good enough so you could put it in hyperdunks.
yeah. Or he said the book stays here. I didn't invent the time machine make money.
Right. Let's make some money. Just want to make some bets, man. Cause like make a couple parlays, just a couple bets, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this bucks.
Yeah, it's $3, you know. Just so he can get a new truck. That's all he wanted.
Well, yeah, I mean, even so, even though technically, even though Marty bought the book, it's Doc's fault that young Biff got the damn book. And then here's another question: how the hell could Marty buy the almanac? Didn't have no damn money, no future
How
money
could Biff
except
buy the
money to buy the
almanac?
Pepsi.
Hmm. That's why he stayed out front and scavenged around, so that way he can
Now, unless I mean,
so that way he can go
dude
in
gave
there
him
and get the
50
book.
for a Pepsi. I couldn't imagine inflation going up that high. I couldn't imagine a Pepsi being $50 from 1955 to 2015.
Hmm. So stupid. But yeah. It's enough Back to the Future. You gotta find some cards and
Oh man, we was on a roll
bring
too.
these
He
cards out
get
to the
tired of it. I got a package to open up, so I don't know how many cards is in it, but let's roll with it.
I don't even know. I think I might have shown these some others I'm trying to Keisha. Yeah, I'm showing that one. Yeah, he's rolling, but he gotta roll on to the next topics. Okay, I'll show these off. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da. Excuse me. Woo! Oh, what a bird, bird. The bird's the word. Oh, what a bird, bird, bird. The bird's the word. Don't you know about the bird? Everybody's going to tell you about the bird. Oh, what a bird, bird. The bird's the word. Oh, what a bird.
Man, somebody need to tell him to shut up because he can't sing.
I wasn't singing. I was singing in a casual manner.
He just said he
Yeah,
was singing. He wasn't singing, and then he said he was singing, but in a casual manner. Make up your damn mind.
I wasn't being serious. I was just saying the bird is the word.
Being serious.
I was singing. I was just singing. I was singing in a tone, in a tune. Woo! No, it's off. It's off. Let's bring it back. With the bear. Last night. Okay. Liz in the Hunt. No.
God damn it.
What you got more?
No.
Sad. Dope. Well, I'm about to get some cards. I still got some I can show.
But you got to get some more?
Yeah, I'll get some more out of this episode, but I need to get more anyway. I need to get more anyway. I got that one. Oh, that nigga is. Still Trevor last week.
You suck.
There we go. I feel like I got a few more cards. Let's see if I show Ran. Ran. Keep the bug out of the bitch. Ration, I guess. And, all right. It's off. Y'all want guy.
Hey, bitch.
All right, well, I got my cards. All right. There we go. Got a big old list of cards. Yeah, I should have one already too.
Yeah.
All right. I got my little amount I have left. Show these shits up.
How many more you got before you got to go get more, bro?
I'm gonna show off these last ones. I'm gonna show these last 8 cards and then I'll be done. I get more cards at the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 9, I guess. This will be our last
5 this week, 4 next week?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or vice versa? Dude, you can get your ass out of my face anytime now. Spooky.
Well, either or. All right.
Spooky.
So what's up?
Go ahead. Go.
So ain't nothing wrong with me being here. I can kick it right here. How you know I can? All right. We'll start with this guy, which we could say he was one of the fastest receivers in the game. But it had something crazy just happen. Damn. Nice was going to Tyreek Hill. He's a speed demon. But he had a tragic injury last season. And if this football thing doesn't work out. Hill proved he could cut it as a cheerleader, and the wild card went over the Steelers on January 16, 2022. Good job. In the third quarter, the speed wideout flashed his acrobatic ability with a backflip at the catch and laid Suburb long touchdown with a pair of pom-poms on the sidelines. Good job, Tyreek, for doing that against the Steelers. Good job. On the year 2021, he had 111 catches, 1,239 yards, and 9 touchdowns on 11 catches per 11 yards per catch. And his last year, he hurt his knee and he tore damn near every ligament in his knee. And they just came update that. Yeah, and like he doesn't have a lot of power in his leg after that surgery. So, man, that's tough. Because he's primarily for speed. Now he had a big injury and lost that. Oof, that's rough.
Gotta be.
Yeah, so that's tough. It's crazy. Crazy how things change like that for him. Top shape. And then he got released. I forgot he got released by the Dolphins. So you're a free agent. I ain't even thinking about it.
Man, you release somebody because they get injured. That's fucked up.
That's what I was thinking too. You would think that they would. You would think they'd keep him around so they could rehab and do all that stuff, but he cut him. I was like, very surprised by that. Surprised he didn't petition for like a workers' comp or something like that. A little surprised.
For wrongful termination.
You know? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. All right. That's what I was thinking. That was a word I was thinking of. But he didn't. Just yet. She could come out later. Next guy. So let's hope he can get back to where he used to, at least get back to working these. Well, working. So I was going to say. All right, for the next guy, we're going to switch to sports, and we're going to go with Reed Shepherd. I like his card, his display card. He's a guard. He's a guard out of Kentucky. Another one of those long list of Kentucky guards that's named their names famous. But he's a shooter. And they have as a franchise features. And it shows a bit more strength is all Shepherd needs to be considered an elite defender in the NBA. He already has all the instincts, including his willingness to fearlessly jump, pass lanes, and flawlessly poke the ball away from the competition. That strength and an unparalleled reputation will come soon enough. You know what? He kind of reminds me of Jeff Hornacek, low key. A little bit.
Oh, yeah?
I know you know him a little bit more, but he kind of reminds me of him.
Who's that guy?
A little bit. I know you like that because you're a little. Reed Shepherd. That's the player.
Nah, he don't sound familiar to me.
R-E-E-D.
R-E-E-D or R-E-I-D?
He was on the Rockets.
Oh, yeah?
R-E-E-D. Like Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Spell it like Ed Reed. But he was the third pick of the draft, 2024. So he's after.
He got to be some kind of good, right?
Came in first. Yeah, he did pretty well. He did pretty solid his first year. You know, so good. So I thought. But yeah, cool. I didn't know his dad was a college basketball player. He was part of that Kentucky team.
His dad was a basketball player too?
Or went to the title. Yeah. Yeah, they went to the same school, so he got a little alumni help bonus. That helps.
Oh yeah.
I know that. I really didn't know that. And then this year he had a bigger role this year because Van Vliet was out this year and he had to play point guard a lot. So he's getting a lot of burn, a lot of 6-man work. Start a little bit some games. Start 21 games. He played all 82 games, which very rare for current players nowadays.
Ooh, Reed?
And he was productive, so I think he'd be a good solid player for them. He's got to get Yeah, he shot 39 from 3, 80 from the free throw line, 43 from the field, which is all right. He has 13 and a half last season, 3 assists, 3 boards. Solid numbers.
Thanks.
Those solid numbers.
Yeah, those are solid
Not
numbers.
crazy. And he played. Yeah, and he played a lot of minutes in the playoffs. He still played. So I think it'd be good for them. Like I said, be like your little shooter.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just don't let him be point guard.
Decent.
Don't let him be a point
guard.
I always remember that Bron play. He picked it when Bron just tapped the ball out. He got it take. I said, damn. And he bet the shot. I was like, damn. They ain't really little boy in there that one. All right.
Speaking of Bron, you know what? Card. You know what this remind me of? Bron taking his time. You know what remind me of? It remind me of Aaron taking his time in football. Aaron Rodgers trying to decide if he's picking deciding if he's going to retire or not.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit because he
right?
did take.
Or am I wrong?
For him, but they wasn't having no 48-hour. Well, double check. Watch. I'll say that. That's why I know the difference. So, but I see the similarities. All right. Next guy, we're gonna go to baseball. Hey, this guy Chad, he was or is on the Brewers, depending on where he's at listed. So,
on the Brewers?
I see it on the field somewhere.
Nah, my wife might know who he is, but I don't.
Yeah.
And I be watching the Brewers all the time. But I don't know who that is.
Okay, he's an outfielder.
He is? Is he up playing with the team now, or is he down in the minors?
Let's look right now, because
I ain't never heard of him.
Okay, well, he's in Kansas City. Okay, so he's in Kansas City now. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, trade to the Royals.
So he doesn't play for them no more?
Oh, wow. Not anymore. But it says here, displaying a keen eye from both sides of the plate, Isaac emerged as a superb table setter for the 2025 Brewers. He booked a .392 on-base percentage in his first 95 games, including a .411 mark in both June and July. So like a knockoff Juan Pierre, I guess. And in 130 games last year, he had 98 hits, 22 doubles, 3 triples, 9 home runs, 54 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, and 56 runs scored.
Oh, she must have her headphones on.
And he had 263.
Ain't bad numbers, dude.
It's okay. Oh, yes, it is all right numbers. I remember we had leadoff guys that could lead off and stuff. Be all speedsters and all.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's playing it now. Shout out Isaac Collins. At least he got that for me. All right. No, I don't want Siri to come up here. Oh wow, good for him. He hit a home run. Oh, he hit a home run today. They're
Who?
playing right now, and he hit a home run for the Royals. Huh? How convenient.
Isaac?
Isaac Collins.
Who are they playing?
How convenient. Well, he just hit a 2-run homer.
Oh, yeah?
They're playing Detroit in Detroit. So good for him.
Nice. And he just hit a 2-run shot? Sweet. While you're talking about homers, my man, Ben Rice just hit his 30th home run. First baseman for the New York Yankees.
Damn.
He's only the 5th draft pick to hit a homer for the New York Yankees. You can get your ass out of my face, dude. For real.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Look at that. All right. Next guy is a superstar. I'm glad he's not on the old team no more. Mookie Betts.
Oh, God.
Nah, he is. Nice
I hate that
presentation on
dude.
the card. Look, from 2016 to 24, Mookie collected the status. He earned 3 World Series titles, 7 League Silver Slugger Awards, and 8 MLB All-Star Game selections.
Silver Slugger Award, yeah, because his dumbass is on a team that's got to be bought and it's got to be put together like a super team, just like LeBron's team.
Well, what about Boston? I mean, I don't like Boston years either, but he was good doing that. I mean, I'm just putting our odds. I know we don't like Boston, but still. But you leave off.
I see Boston beat Baltimore, but then Baltimore beat them the
Mike
next
Trout,
night.
Justin Clayton Kershaw.
Justin Verlander's about to retire.
Scherzer. Yeah, we ended it. I told you we ended a win streak.
Yeah, but you didn't end it the night you said you was going to.
I know. The crazy is all pitchers. And all of them. Yeah, Verlander retired. Yeah, Verlander about to retire.
He's about to retire at the end of this year,
Scherzer,
I think.
He's on his way out too.
Yeah, my brother's crazy. You know what he said?
He
said we was talking the other day. He think he Mr. Know-it-all about sports. He talking like, you know Max Fried, right? The pitcher for the Yankees. He used to play for the Braves.
Yeah, the fried man.
Yeah. He talking about dude's 42.
Yep.
Dude is 32.
Traitor.
He said him and Garrett Cole suck. I told him he better get his baseball straight.
I don't even think it's that old myself.
What happened?
That's funny. That's funny as hell. That's freaking hilarious. He said he was 42. Like, what?
Yep. He was a few years off.
Oh, wow. I didn't know Mookie's birthday. Oh, wow. Yeah, a few. One a few. Oh, wow. I didn't know his birthday was October 7th. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, Mookie. I didn't know that. We're 2 days apart. Never knew.
One of my son's birthdays is.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
I got 3 kids with birthdays in October. I think.
All right. Oh. Damn. Yeah, this dude, he got some he might be one of the last few that good in the Hall of Fame. So he has 8 All-Stars. He got 4. I think he's gonna be. And he's almost at 2,000 hits. He had 1,827. So some good hitting, and he'll get that 2,000. So
maybe by the end of this year.
And he's from Nashville.
All right, come on, man.
No, he had to be on some Ichiro's type of things. Type shit. All right, last guy is Julio Rodriguez. And that's my last of the cards. Julio served to the show from 2022 to 23. During his first 2 big league seasons, he totaled 60 homers and 178 RBIs. And he flashed his foul to potential while delivering a 279 batting average, swiping 62 bags, and showcased his impressive arm strength to center field as he captured Rookie of the Year. And it's one of my other friend's favorite players. He's like, he barely watched baseball, but he likes Julio Rodriguez. No Jones. And that's all for my cards. So you can show off your collection of mates.
All right, now this first card,
Or
the first
baseball.
player I'm about to show. There has been arguments for 40 years. Is this guy better, or is the second pick in this draft better?
Sounds like a legend.
My first player, or my first card is Hakeem Olajuwon, 1984 draft, number 1. Number 2 would be Michael Jordan, which means the Rockets had a chance to pick Michael Jordan, and they didn't. They went Olajuwon instead.
Now nobody, and he's that much for legend that nobody bitches of the Rockets about that shit. That's how much legendary you are. Come on, B. That's how legendary it is. Nobody yells at them for that. They could have had MJ, but said, "No,
they could have had MJ, but they had Olajuwon instead."
Nobody yells at them for that.
Nope. Now Olajuwon.
Nah, the Blazers, they the crazy ones because they could have had MJ and Clyde.
Yep, they could have. Now, he's one of the NBA's top-notch centers, extremely quick and explosive, great timing to block shots, volume rebounder who can run the floor on fast breaks, whirling back-to-back. Hold on.
I hit him with the lateral movement.
Shut up. On fast, whirling back to basket moves, impossible to contain. Has improved greatly in passing.
His footwork is impeccable.
Excellent jump shot facing the basket. And in 92, 93, he had He averaged 26.1. Field goal percentage was 529. Free throw percentage was 779. Rebounds was 1,068. Assists, he had 291. Steals, he had 150. And then blocks, he had 342. Now, one of the players that D'Lo mentioned is Clyde the Glide. Drexler.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they got MJ and Clyde work together. One of them had to play.
They could have had MJ and Clyde together. Right. Clyde, I remember when MJ actually took it as an insult that people thought that Clyde was better than him, or Clyde took it as an insult. Let's see.
Damn, I guess that's why he shot 6 threes in the first half. That's why.
For real. He was a 10-year pro. He was in the draft the year before Jordan and Hakeem. He was a tremendous athlete, great speed, stamina, strength, and reaction time. Plays best in open court, running game, sees floor, excellent passes, off double, good pass up player, great hands for finishing plays to basket, inconsistent jump shots, but makes clutch shots. In 92-93, his average was 19.9 points per game. Field goal percentage was 429. Free throw percentage was 839. Rebounds was 309. Assists was 278. Steals 95. And blocks was 37. We're going to change up sports right quick. We're going to go to football. We got Junior Seau.
Clyde the Glide.
Inside linebacker for the San Diego Chargers.
Rest in peace, Junior. I always thought he's a pass rusher. Damn, inside? I always thought he's a pass rusher.
Nope.
The football, he was a pass rusher when he was on the Patriots.
So in 1990. Damn.
Interesting.
I guess he didn't do shit. So yeah, he ain't got no numbers here whatsoever. So why did he get a card? He was at USC second year.
That ain't got a stat. That
Nah. He ain't got no receptions. The only thing it says is NO and it says 1. 1.0.
The version of Cardi got.
It says if he wasn't already junior, certainly became a force in the NFL this season. A starter since the second game of 1990, he has adjusted to the inside position after playing primarily on the outside in college. Junior, a first round draft pick in 1990 from USC, has 4.6 speed and can bench press 440 pounds. Now we have from
Hmm.
the Golden State Warriors. We have a Latrell Sprewell. He's
Hey,
a guard
man.
with the Warriors. Sprewell became the first Warrior guard to start in an NBA All-Star game.
I know. Let me see
In
the
29
real
years.
card.
When he started for the Warriors, when he started for the Western Conference in the 95 NBA All-Star game in Phoenix. He ranked 13th in the league in scoring at the All-Star break with 21.3 points per game or per outing.
Wow. Is the culture in this picture? I'm joking, but I don't know if Charlotte Trail Sprewell for getting a card, man. You got a family to feed, man. Shout out to him. Don't know.
And then we
Let me see the
got
card. I don't think it showed. I don't think it showed.
yeah, I did.
Oh, all right. This when he was on the Warriors. Before he had, look at him so young on the Warriors. I got the latest stage of Sprewell. He's in Minnesota and a little bit of New York too. A little bit.
Then we got Scottie Pippen with the Chicago Bulls. Mr. Trader himself.
Damn. Call him a trader. It's a little bit too harsh. It's a little bit harsh.
No, it's not. He could 1 minute
the man has a collection of songs.
I don't give a fuck what he's got. 1 minute he can talk nice about Jordan, the next minute he's talking shit. You need to make up his mind whether you're going to be a Benedict Arnold or not.
I don't know, man. He's a little he feels like he wants more respect. That is the sidekick, and he's like, "Damn, where my respect at? I ain't just."
That's because he is. Without no Michael, there wouldn't be a Scottie.
I think that's how he feel.
I mean, Scottie really isn't that good.
I mean,
and everybody looked at it, and everybody looks at him for whining for not going back in that game when he was sick. What game was that? 5, 6? Really, dude?
I always remember the one where Jordan said that, but then Kukoc shit. Oh wow, that's
yeah, for Kukoc. Kukoc went in for him because he was sick.
I forget what the game is, but damn. So he goes back and forth because he's like he appreciates him being with Jordan and being in the environment and doing all that, being champion, but he doesn't appreciate how he's been covered by, and he feel, and one day he'll hear positive things about him and he'll feel good and he'll say Jordan's a GOAT.
And LeBron will never be a Jordan and this, that, and the third.
All right, fuck you then. Jordan, that's why LeBron's right, yeah, he hears that all the time. So he's like, all right, well, fuck y'all. That's why LeBron's a GOAT. That's how I look at him.
I'm saying he never says LeBron is the GOAT. He said all I ever hear him say is that LeBron will never be the face of the league. Because LeBron ain't LeBron ain't got that mama mentality like Kobe and Jordan got.
Yeah. Yeah, that
All right, this says
hard ass
excellent,
thing, as they said.
excellent and versatile small forward, outstanding in open court, uh, uh, and passes to score, strong defender and rebounder. At both sides, at both ends of the court, added controversy. He added consistency and range to his shot, quick reactions, make him thank you. Now I can see make him ideal in full court pressing unit. Needs to improve on free throw shooting. Where did this dude go? I didn't even know he was gone. Should I show more cards because D'Lo's gone now? All right, we're gonna move on to my last card. I'll show more if he don't come back. All right, so we got a Derek Jeter. Wait, did I even show the card of Scotty? There goes Scotty. Here you go, Derek. It's a Derek Jeter. Where'd you go?
Indubitably. I don't know. The John went out for a few seconds, but now I'm back.
All right, so
I'm not even
down.
talking about.
All right, so what year is this? In 91, Jeter was in 157 games. He had 382 at bats, 133 hits, 10 homers, 78 RBIs, and he batted 314. Those are my cards.
So, well, what was the last dude? What was the last dude's name? Because I ain't.
Derek
Like 10 home
Jeter.
runs, like 10.
Derek Jeter said he had 10 homers and
Who was the last dude you showed? Oh, Jeter.
Jeter. That didn't even make no sense, but
Okay. Oh. All right, I was curious. 32 games. They play 132 games? Scotty did?
yeah.
I was about to say.
No, Scotty didn't.
I was about to say, dang. What do you think of your team so far far in the MLB so far? Do you feel confident they can make the playoffs? And whatever.
Who, the Brewers or the Yankees?
How you feel about the Yankees so far in the first half
They could do better.
of the season? The Yankees.
But they're still without Judge, and they're probably going to be without Judge for probably
How you
another
feel about
3.
the Yankees?
Are you going on a loop or something? Because that's like the third time you've asked. D-Lo.
No, I don't know. I know I said it once. I asked him out.
It came across like 3 or
Yeah,
4 times. That's why I'm asking.
I didn't think so.
The Yankees are still without Judge, but they're hanging in there.
I only said it
Like I said earlier, Rice just hit his 30th homer.
once.
I know the first game got postponed. I think they were supposed to have a doubleheader today. The first game got postponed. They're hanging in there. If anything, I mean, the last time I looked, they was only a game and a half out of first place. So they still doing all right. As far as the Brewers go, they doing really good. They doing better than the damn Yankees. They only a game and a half, or they only a half a game off the Dodgers and the best record in baseball, which is good. Last night they had the best record in baseball, and then the Dodgers won, and I think either they lost or they tied or some shit, and they're half a game off the best record in baseball, so they're doing fairly well. So overall, I think both teams are going to make the playoffs. And as long as we got a pitcher like Miz who can
I
throw
don't
as
tell. They
hard
don't
as
do
he can
ties in
throw,
baseball. That'd be kind of weird.
yeah. All I know is that um, Milwaukee is
Well,
a half
at
game
least,
off
at least you
the best record in baseball.
some pot.
As long as you got somebody like Jacob Mizorowski who can pitch like he can in every fifth game, then and people who can fill in between his starts, then we Gucci. So how do you feel about your Orioles?
There you go.
I don't even know how far back they are
We
or
get
where
hit
they
with
are.
anybody.
And y'all got injuries, don't you?
Well, at least we got 50 wins. Our rotation, and then our closer. I wish we had Bautista, man. We missing him bad. And then the guy we got,
What
Helsley.
is he
He
hurt?
was pitching. Then he got hurt again. He came. Yeah, he's hurt again. He got back injured again.
What, Dave?
I forget what it was, and it was he's okay, but yeah, we'll throw random motherfucker out there to close the game for us. Doesn't matter. But
Yeah, there was a game where I saw a
take
like the
that.
highlight.
But we're 50 and 53 right now, which is all right.
I mean, you're only 3 games below 500, but still, I mean, it's still
Yeah,
decent.
we got there with streak. We took
It's
it.
still it's still respectable. So I gotta tell you this. I don't know what the hell is wrong with your shit, man. But you keep
Yeah,
like
we're not far.
I don't know what's wrong with your shit, but you be going like somebody be fast forwarding your shit, dude. Like you be in fast forward motion once in a blue moon.
Uh,
That shit is tripping me out.
Man, half a moon we'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 game win streak, and then we'll in a row. We'll have a good hot streak, and then we go on a
Yeah.
losing streak. We go on a win
Yep.
streak, then back to losing.
I mean,
So
it's the same thing with the Yankees. They be doing the same thing. With or without Judge, they show they can hang without Judge.
Yeah. And I like Pete in the city. I like Pete with us because he brings the power.
Yeah, Alonso be doing well.
Emphasis in for us. We need to get a break. Our freaking pitching. Not gonna lie, the shock of the year is Chicago White Sox. The White Sox.
I know, right? Last I saw them,
they like
was like 0-21 last year, or they was like they had many losses last year, the year before. Now with that new pitcher Murakami, yo, that dude is dope as hell.
Yeah, they take it off, man. Yeah, I ain't seen the White Sox this list since they had Konerko and them boys and Frank Thomas.
Big Hurt.
Jermaine died, and then Joe Creed for Zinsky,
Yeah.
them bulls. I'm
like, yeah.
Okay.
White Sox ain't been this good since I was a kid.
Nice.
And we know how old I am.
And they had Mark Burley. Look at the play about Burley.
I know, right?
I ain't think of it.
And Burley was a big dude. Burley was a big dude, and look at that play he did.
Oh, yeah. Put it between your
That still trips. That shit still trips me out, bro.
I remember he had that perfect game, and he had that play about Dwayne Wise. I always remember that one.
Yeah,
catch. And
I know. Yeah. Oh, this is a little bit late, but third. What was it? What's today? Oh, you stupid bastard! That fucking hurt.
Damn.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Wacky. 30 years ago. 30 years ago, yesterday, David Cone pitched a perfect game in 1996.
I was formatting. I was formatting at that time.
This motherfucker said I was formatting.
I was in the
You said I'm formatting.
I was in the bun process.
I was in the bun was in the oven. I just wasn't done yet.
Yeah, I was in the oven. I was just cooking. I was already like 70%.
I was cooking though.
Yeah, I was cooking. It was just it's cooking. Cooking.
I wasn't done yet though.
But yeah, all right. But anyway, yeah, perfect game. Yeah.
And soon after that,
because
I think it was soon after that, David Wells pitched another perfect game. But I will tell you this: I'm not sure if you know this or remember it, because I know you got waiting during Cone's perfect game, but Don Larson, the man that pitched the only perfect game in a World Series, threw out the first pitch in David Cone's perfect game. He's the one that pitched the perfect game for the Yankees in the 1956 World Series when
Oh,
when he pitched the game and then jumped into Yogi's arms at the end of the game.
oh, you did Aztec? I thought he did as he was the Cleveland team, the Indians. Oh, he did.
Who? Don
Don
Larson?
Larson was a pitcher. Yeah, Don Larson was
Don
with
Larson was a
the
pitcher for the
Indians.
game.
Oh, okay. All
He
right,
came,
that's
he
what I
went.
thought.
Did he pitch for Cleveland?
I thought he did at one
Because
point.
all I know is that he went from St. Louis to New York. I didn't know he
Yeah.
played. I didn't know he pitched for Cleveland.
I was thinking about it. No, he did.
Do you got the Yes Network on your TV?
No, I don't have the Yankees. I used to have on Direct TV, but no, not anymore.
So I was gonna say, because if you get it, you should get classic games on the Yes Network, and you could check and see if you get the. Sometimes they be showing the Don Larson's perfect game. You can watch it.
I remember one time on MLB Network they used to show perfect games. Whenever somebody used to do a perfect game.
Yeah, well, the one I saw was on MLB Network.
Yeah, that's what I was. Because they were showing a compilation of that stuff. What they had.
Yeah, and they be having a conversation with Bob Costas, Yogi Berra, and Don Larson.
I didn't see that. Sounds like that sounds
and Bob Costas is like, we start the game in the second inning because for some reason nobody can find the first inning of the game anywhere. But I will tell you, the oldest game I've ever seen on the MLB Network was I saw 2 games from 1952.
52.
Yeah,
that's way old school. Oh, that's way old school. 52.
Speaking of, if I double get cards, do you want them?
What cards?
Mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take some cards.
Because I'll be making sets. I'll be making sets of everything, and if I don't probably collect the player, and I got extras from making sets, I'm just gonna end up giving them away. And if I give them away to kids, I usually try and give my extras to like the Boys and Girls Club and the Children's Hospital for kids and whatnot. But if I have extras after that, I'll just give them to you.
Yeah, I'll take some extras. I'll do some. I'll take some. I can add some to my roster. Whatever roster I got. So yeah.
You still then if you only got 4 cards left for next week, then you need to go back to the shop.
Yeah, I will. I'll go back. I'll probably go back next week.
And you need to ask the dude about being a sponsor, even if it's just for a pack of cards.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk a little more. So yeah, let's see what's going on. But yeah. Man, shout out to the White Sox.
Shout out to who?
And shout out to the Braves, man. They back, man. The Braves are back.
Where did they go?
They went down the tubes.
And which Braves?
Back up.
Atlanta?
Yeah, the Braves. And they coming here. They coming here tomorrow.
Actually, I just saw that the Braves lost to the Padres.
Yay, that's positive for us. Yay.
How are you gonna say yay when you just said
sounds positive for
shout out to the Braves? Hold on, let me look.
They came back up and they coming here. So that's why I say shout out to the Braves. And they turn it around.
Oh, so yeah, see, there's Nate right there. Going? There's Nate right there. Say he's been in the hospital this week. I never
Yeah.
doubt. See, I think that dude thinks. I think that dude thinks. I think he's full of shit, and I don't never doubt Nate. I just don't. We just don't never talk. So when we get off the air, or when we stop recording, then we can talk about how many shows you got and how many shows I can get edited by somebody else if he can't do it.
Yeah, he's on his ass.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right, well then we should be out. We
Yes.
over two
Yeah.
hours. All right, so that's it for this week. For the future is now. We just skipped the episode last week. We was gonna try and fit one in, but it's not gonna happen. We will be back on the air Saturday for roundtable. We're still looking for members to sit around the table with us because it's getting kind of boring with just me and D'Lo. But we still hold it down. So thanks to our sponsors, WFSO. Thanks to Midwest Wrestling Collectibles, Great Scott Sports Cards. Uh, listen to My Taste in Music Sucks. Make sure you tune in to this podcast, of course. Um, make sure you tune in to Roundtable Wrestling, and we might also have another one or two coming out. One where we sell baseball and other sports cards and wrestling memorabilia if that's what you're into. For the D'Lo show, I'm Big Ton. We will see you next week. For you wrestling fans that watch us, we will see you Saturday afternoon at some time between 1 and 5 Eastern. I
Yeah.
wish I knew what time, but we'll see you sometime. All
One
right.
at five. One at
Peace.
five. It take 1 at 5. Something like that.
Between 1 and 5.
There you go. Like watch out. Look, well, we won't be as long as the Titanic though. That movie is
No,
fucking
we
long.
won't. I promise.
Yeah. Even with commercials. That doing like 5 hours for commercials. But anyway, be well, stay safe, survive events. See you around for the next dance. I just want to end you.